Here's something you guys probably don't see every day. This is a blown up upper receiver from a Smith & Wesson M&P15 Sport. This upper receiver blew up after about a good 600, 500 rounds through it, which is pretty surprising. Everything was cleaned thoroughly, everything was put together thoroughly, so I mean there's no problems in that regard. I'll just tell you the story of what happened. So we were at the shooting range, and so we loaded up our 10-round mags because we were in California at that time. And so my buddy was shooting my rifle, and he got through about 5 rounds, and then he experienced a mushy trigger. Did a visual inspection of the side real quick, the tap rack, and then he pulled the trigger. And what happened was the upper receiver essentially blew up. The mag itself got obliterated, which is pretty typical when you have a serious malfunction in a AR-15 type rifle. The mag will usually blow out, and that will be the end of it. But unfortunately, the malfunction regarding my rifle took it to the next level and actually blew up the entire upper receiver. So I'll just show you in detail. I'll just start over here. Yeah, so this is the magazine I was using. It wasn't bent like this. I actually got in a car accident before, and this got ran over. But it was essentially like any other magazine, except the bottom had been blown out, as you can see right there. That little chip, I don't know if you can see that right there. That was caused by the magazine blowing out. Here's the little follower. The spring's still alright. I really have no use for it anymore though, since I'm in Washington. But moving on, here's the bolt. So the bolt is really fucking charred, as you can see. This might still be usable, but I honestly don't want to try it. The extractor was blown in too, as you can see. So there's the extractor. It's extractor, and there's the other half. Firing pin. At first glance, the firing pin looks like it's okay. However, it is off just a bit. It's just slightly curved to the side. So I mean, my buddy was about to use this, but then another buddy inspected it further, and he said that this one's not good to go. And I noticed that too after looking at it a little bit more in detail. Moving on to the bolt carrier. As you can see, it's split in 3 different sections. That's about it. I mean, it's pretty much just split, and that's it. After the initial explosion, this was actually jammed into the chamber quite a bit, and we had to pull out that casing that was in there. But that's the bolt carrier. Here we have the upper receiver, half of it at least. As you can see, it was essentially sheared in 2. It more or less split along the top of the rail, which I guess this kind of created a leverage point. You also probably noticed that it bubbled out a little bit, mainly right here. So yeah, it did bubble out. You can kind of see how disproportionate it is. It bubbled out a lot around this area right here, because that's where all the pressure was. I don't know whether or not the barrel might still be good. I mean, it is a pretty gnarly barrel. But at the same time, I'm going to need to either get it tested or just not bother with it to begin with. I don't entirely trust it myself, so that's about it. Luckily, I did get a video. I just so happened to be filming my buddy shooting at the time that exploded, which is pretty cool because it's kind of a rare occurrence. So just stick around, and that video will follow shortly. Thanks.
I want you to do it.
Fuck, man.
Yeah,
You good?